Hey guys, how's it going? This is Lucas from GrowYourBase, and today I'm going to be doing an update to you guys because, as we said, we want to regularly start posting updates and announcements of everything we do at GrowYourBase, so that you UAV members and also the non-members actually get a sneak peek of everything that's going on, everything that's going to happen, and well, hopefully get excited and join us in the adventure. So I'm going to start by referencing this message that I wrote today on our Discord. If you are not part of our member-only Discord and you are a member, please message any of us, join, because it really is cool. It really has a very cool community in there. And as I've said, so we've been working over these past weeks in a lot of stuff really, but on my side and the partnerships team side, we've done a lot of progress in terms of partnerships, of course, right? And there's a couple that I'm kind of ready to announce already, and then there's another one that I'm not ready to announce, but that I'll be able to announce soon. And I was referencing these two here, right? So I'm gonna start with the second one actually, and I'm gonna dedicate most of this video to that one because this first one is something that we're going to do with alien worlds and mining in alien worlds. We kind of could tell that by the emojis if you were smart enough. But I'm gonna record a whole video on that probably tomorrow or the day after when we have all the details finished. But basically, to get you guys excited, is a partnership with a very big group that we're very big fans of and that we want to work together with. And we are going to do something initially for one time, but that we want to transition into something periodical where you guys can get extra prizes in the form of TLM or NFTs for mining in our Alien World lands. So that's very exciting. I kinda gave the mystery away already, but anyway, so that's coming. I'm gonna do a whole video on that. And then the other thing, the second thing that I was mentioning here, it's the partnership that we've just closed with OPGames, and this is one that I'm excited about for a variety of reasons, right? First of them is actually because these guys are super early. Super early to the point where they released their first ever NFTs on the 5th of June. So that's literally like 5 days ago. And they still don't have a lot of announcements out there. They still don't have a lot of information out there. So I really like it because I really like the concept, and I think if it goes well, it can become something big. And I think something we at Grow Your Base have done very well over the last months is give you guys information and give you guys access to top projects before sort of the waves come into them before it goes mainstream, right? So if you think about Alien World, we got you guys in early on that before the promo packs were worth like $1,000. You know, we dropped you a lot of those when they were worth like $30, and then they went up to 1,000. And you know, it had millions of players. Star Atlas, Gala Games. You know, there's a lot of games and a lot of projects like that we like to learn about and focus on and partner up with very early so that we can support them throughout their journey and that we can showcase those projects to you guys so that you can also get in early if you're interested. And this is one of them. So what is OPGames, right? So if you go to their website, which is Outplay Games, you'll see that actually they don't have all of it updated yet on sort of the new version, right? So I'm just gonna explain it to you really because the cool thing about OP Games is that they use this mechanic that you guys might be familiar with of fractionalization. So if you think about Niftex, for example, or the other platforms that are coming up now, it's this idea where you can take, let's say, a very big and valuable digital painting by Beeple, for example, and you can turn it into 100 pieces that you can sell to people, and then you, as an owner, can own 1/100th of a Beeple, right? And if the Beeple increases in value, your share increases in value, and in the future you can do governance, etc., etc. Well, so these guys are doing the same concept, but they are applying it to games, which I think is the first time that this happened, and it's very exciting to me, right? So what is the idea? The idea is that, let's say I'm an indie developer, I decide to make a game, say Flappy Bear, right? If you don't know what Flappy Bear is this thing that got very popular a few years ago, right? Is this game with the little bear. And so let's say I create Flappy Bear. Usually, as a developer, I wouldn't have a lot of ways to monetize it besides just, you know, charging the game with ads that are very annoying. But now what I can do is I can go to OP Games and I can sell that game as NFTs, right? So again, same concept as with Niftex. You do a game and you do 100 fractions of the game and you sell those games in the open market. Now, what's the cool thing about this is that in this case, it's not only something that can gain value sort of organically because of the market, but it's something you can contribute to, right? So for example, these are the three first games that OPGames is releasing in this thing that they call the Pioneers, right? That they're three first ever games. And so these are games that once you buy a percentage of them, you are actually the owner of that percentage of the game, meaning that you can work on your own or with the other owners to develop the game and to create things on top of the game to attract more people to the game. And to me, that's really cool because I'm a gamer. I used to play a lot of games, and I keep on playing games here and there. And I really like the idea of, let's say, Call of Duty, right? If I could own 1% of Call of Duty, I could try to help Call of Duty with my decision making and my business abilities and whatever it is. And in the same way, I think this is going to be very interesting to see where groups such as GrowYourBase, and this is another of one of the reasons actually why I like this partnership is because I can totally see you guys and us at GrowYourBase one time being like, oh, we really like this game that OPGames is dropping, so we want to come together as a community, and each one of us is going to buy 2% of it, right? And so we're going to have at the end 80% of it. And then we can decide what happens to the game, right? So we can be like, hey, I know a lot about marketing. Let me handle the marketing. Hey, I'm a developer. I'm going to be working on the backend. I'm going to make it cooler, etc., etc., and maybe transition it into like a multi-million-dollar game, right? So who knows? So anyways, again, that's the proposition from OPGames. That's what I really like as well, is that it's something completely new, and I think it's going to be something very interesting to see and to see develop. And again, these are games that you can buy right now, really. So this is live on Paras. It's at the moment on the Near protocol, although I know they have plans to transition into Ethereum later on. And so basically, for example, let's say this game, Flip Flop, right? So you can check it out here, and then if you click on see details, it says blah blah blah. This is the description. Play it here, etc., etc. And actually, if you click on this link, you'll see that I'm actually able to play the game. I'll silence this in case I get a copyright strike or something. But it's very cool, right? Because again, you can become for the first time ever the owner or part owner of a game without having either or neither technical skills nor millions of dollars, right? So I think that's very, very nice. And you're gonna see, I'm just gonna show you a bit of this game just to show you how it looks like. Oops, here. Right, so here's the game, right? So it's just gonna talk for a bit, but I've done this intro already, so I'm gonna skip it. Okay, so this game, for example, what is it about? So you have this kind of power where you can mirror the left side of the map into the right side. So see here, for example, I can do this. And then if I want to grab this diamond, I just go here and then I make it bigger and then I grab it and then I pass on to the next level, right? So it's quite simple, really. OPGames, it's initially aimed at games that are quite simple, you could say. But it doesn't have to be less fun because of that, right? And again, the idea is that in the future, if you own part of this game, you could say, hey, we want to do a token inside of the game, and then you could do so. Or we want to do a marketing campaign for this game, and you could do so, etc., etc. So the idea is that in the future and in the near future, these games would each work as a DAO, as a decentralized autonomous organization, which means if you own 10% of it, you'll be able to make proposals. If the whole or the majority of the owners agree on it, the proposal will go through. The funds can be accessed, the funds can be used to develop the game, etc., etc. So I really think it can make for really, really cool experiences and combinations. And so talking a bit about the partnership and how it will look like, I'm very excited about how it is as well, because what we're gonna do is something that, going back to my message here, I was talking about, we've been thinking about ways in which to make the Discord experience better for all of you guys, because the NFT market is low now, and obviously there's not that many conversations going around. There's not that much hype going around. But we still want you guys to have your home in our Discord and to be able to go there to meet people, to win prizes, to access information. And so we're working on that. And one way in which we will do that, starting tomorrow actually, is with this Paras collaboration. How can I get out of here, please? Oops, I went onto trading view. No, we don't want to check the the crypto market. It's not nice. Anyway, so yeah, so what we're gonna start doing starting tomorrow is we're gonna give 2 fractions out of each of these 3 initial games to you guys on Discord. We're gonna create a Discord channel that's gonna be only for members, of course, and that's gonna be called OPGames, and we're gonna distribute 2 fractions out of each of the games. And as you can see, each fraction is $128 actually. So that's quite a lot of money. Like if you pay the insider role and you win one of these, you're already getting like 5 months of the insider role paid for, right? So it's very cool. But of course, that there'll be possibilities for people with higher memberships to get more value and to get other items. Anyways, the point is that I think it's gonna be very interesting. If you ask me, Lucas, how many fractions will they have total? Well, you see here, right? It really depends on the game, but this one will have 60 pieces, so 60 fractions. So if you own one of them, that's already quite a lot. I went here again. But then if you, for example, see this one is more complex, right? So it's a bigger game, so it has 260 pieces. So it really depends. But listen here, the exciting thing is that moving on from this week onwards, the guys at OPGames will be releasing one new game every week. And so every new game they release, a part of it will also go to the UAB community so that you guys every week can go to the Discord, can participate in, sometimes we'll make questions, sometimes we'll be like, whoever answers first will get the piece. Sometimes we'll be like, whoever reacts first with the funniest GIF will get the piece, sorry. But anyways, every week you'll have something to access and to win, which I think is very, very exciting because, again, some of these games will really or have the potential to be big. And the interesting thing is that you as an owner will have the potential to make these games big, right? So I really look forward to this partnership. We have more things coming out with them. Actually, we want to do more things in the future. And as I said, something that excites me personally is the possibility that in the future we spot a game that we like as the UAB community, and we own most of it, and then we have sort of like a small company inside of GrowYourBase managing that game and making it grow, right? I think that would be super awesome because, we already have the camaraderie, we already know each other, we already talk to each other, so I think it'll be great. But anyways, I hope you guys are excited about this one. As I said, you have another video coming up over the next days that's going to talk about this Alien Walls mining competition for you guys. And we have more exciting stuff. Check my message here. Very exciting stuff coming up soon, including our NFT marketplace, or better said, our UAB marketplace that will allow us to launch NFT products successfully and give you guys a better experience. I hope you all have had a great week. I hope you are very excited about this OPGames collaboration as I am. Feel free to check out their website, their information that will be here in the description. Their CEO, Chase, who's a great guy, he's on our Discord as well, so you can ping him there, which is very cool. And yeah, I hope to see you all on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.